Yes, people, welcome back to Where the Owls Sleep. I know we had left the Sunday nights alone for a bit, but it's Newcastle talk. As you can see, I'm with Specks, the main man from Geordie Dread TV. What's going on, bro?
I'm all right, brother, man. You get me? Obviously, didn't expect to see what we saw on the weekend. For sure, we'll get into it. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm all right, man. Back to back wins. I'm good, man. Trust me. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Things are looking a little bit more rosy than they were a few weeks ago, innit?
Definitely, yes. But let's see if it can get maintained. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
asked for.
yeah. Cool. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. A little bit of a Toon debrief this evening. We're gonna run into the game. Obviously, Everton yesterday beat them 4-1. Comfortable, dominant display that I don't think many Newcastle fans would have predicted. But
Mm.
what were your initial thoughts? What was you thinking? Starting lineup wise, what was you thinking?
When I saw the starting lineup and I saw Ramsdale in goal, I was like, go on, Eddie. You get me? Like, because obviously, you know me. Like, I back Eddie. You get what I'm saying, bro? So, like, usually I'm shameless. He can do no wrong. Yes, I get frustrated and question him, but I was never the Eddie out and all that madness. I still think that's madness to a certain extent. But we'll get to that anyway. But the starting lineup, I saw Ramsdale. I said, go on, Eddie. You get me? You are hearing the noises. You get me? But then I realized, no, it's only because Nick Pope is apparently injured. You get me? So the jury's still out to see if he's got cojones to drop Pope when he's actually fit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I've got a slightly different take on that, you know.
huh? What's your take on it?
I've got a slightly different take on the Pope thing. I think that's more of a PR thing to make it look like he hasn't actually been dropped, just to
No, that's
protect
what I
him
mean.
more than anything
That's what
else.
I'm. Yeah, yeah. See, bro, that's what I'm saying. So mine was. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm being a bit. I'm being mischievous when I say
Yeah,
when he really is fit. You see, you get me because to me, because obviously, because all the noise, and you probably agree with me. If he puts him on the bench, it'll be a bit like the Ramsdale, ironically, and the Raya thing where they might keep panning to Pope, or if Ramsdale has a little off moment, and the whole circus of it. So it
yeah.
could be that. It could be that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. But I just go by what he says in it. So if he's really injured, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I was happy. Dan Burns back to his normal position. My main back two will be Chow and Botman. I don't know where
Yeah.
Botman is. Maybe you can tell me. Um,
Apparently, he's got something wrong with his back. He's going to see a specialist about his back now.
Another specialist again, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a bit peak. It's getting a bit Woodgate like for me. Too many injuries,
No,
too much
bro.
time on the off the pitch.
Setbacks
Not
and all
looking
that.
good.
Yeah, and he's such a great, for me, a great defender. You get me, bro? When he's there, he's there. He doesn't look rusty or anything. He's there. So it's just frustrating for him and us and for the fans as well. But I was cool with the lineup. Malanga, obviously Murphy can't play every game because obviously you've clocked that. It's supposed to be a rotation thing, but you've seen Murphy play champs and then back to the league again. So it just shows you he's not really feeling the Langa right now in that sense. And I'm happy for Langa. He got his assist. You get me? The jury's still out for him. Glad to see Gordon on the bench, especially for that game. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool, bro. I was
Yeah,
cool. I'm happy that we see our the fullbacks is so much more important than we actually think. Or I actually thought. Obviously, I know they're important, but when you miss them, trust me, bro, they make a big difference. You get me? Lewis Hall starting left back for me for the World Cup, no doubt, bro.
yeah.
I'm saying no doubt, and I think he will be. And Tino there as well. So yeah, I was cool, man. What about you?
Yeah, same. It was what I wanted to see. Ramsdale had to go in. The mistake at Marseille had to be the final straw, regardless of injuries or not. He couldn't continue with it. Like sweeper keeper was one of Pope's main things, and it's like once that starts going, what is he really bringing to us? It was one of them you don't lose anything if Ramsdale comes in and makes a mistake. Pope's been making mistakes anyway, so you might as well give it a go and see what the upside of Ramsdale's ball playing is. And I think everybody saw that yesterday. Some of the passes into midfield, out wide. Everton didn't know when to press. It just changed us completely again. It took away another press trigger for teams. Madness. I don't see how Pope gets back in unless Ramsdale has an absolute mare somewhere.
Bro, well effing said, bro. Because what you just said, well, I only noticed one moment of that because obviously I do live watch alongs, isn't it? So
Yeah,
the sacrifice with live watch alongs is I never get to fully see every single thing or dissect it properly all the time because man's got to engage. How to sit there watching the game and people are just in the chats just you get me. So,
yeah,
but I did catch a moment and I spoke about it for a moment on the watch along. I said, look at that, something that I can't remember seeing it where he had the ball, he found the space in the middle, passed it, and it was a quick attack. It was like literally from keeper to player. Then we had a final third. I think that was the one where Barnes kind of flopped it. I think it was that one. I'm not sure, but it was that broke down, unfortunately, but it was quick. The distribution. I thought that he used to do that. You get me? I don't for our club for Pope, you get me? And no Pope distribution, there is no distribution anyway. It's just
it's either a easy 5-10 yard pass if it's on, or it goes out for throwing.
Yeah. Oh.
Like the amount of times he kicks it out for a throw. I mean, even Ramsdale's long kicking, as much as it's not like a key distribution thing, it was towards someone that could either try and win it or stop the other team winning it clean, and we could get second ball rather than it just going off the pitch and they've got easy possession. That's the most annoying thing about Pope. Just keep it on the pitch and let's compete for it. Don't just kick it out for a throw.
Bro, this is why I say, yeah. And it's not this is not a crash out on Pope. Even though people always like run jokes to be saying, "Oh, there's your best friend," whatever. Like, it's not. I'm not one of them fans that I don't like to. You see people like name calling people out a bit personal. You see me give out lashes, bro, weekly, and I might say that, but you're not gonna see me like get me. So it's not a malicious thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's more of a frustration. It's just like I go deep into things, bro, innit? Because I say the same ish every week. What are they? Who's the goalkeeping coaches? Because they need to get lashes too. Or is it a thing where they actually tell him something and he's just not listening? Yeah. And then if that's the case, that's on Eddie then. Do you get what I'm saying? Therefore, no, I'm going to lie. That Marseille thing that he did, I wanted to get personal. I was livid, bro, because that was the final straw. Like, I'm just like, bro, you're just like, is it an IQ thing? Are you bored? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you get me? Because ironically, Ramsdale said the same thing about himself. And I think that was his letdown why Arsenal finally let him go. He should never have said that, where he said sometimes he loses focus and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I don't think it was that deep. But yeah, so Ramsdale for me. Because what was weird, I found amongst some of our fans, not all of them, I don't know how you felt at the time. When we signed him, I was actually gassed for that signing. And when we signed him, because obviously I don't rate Pope anyway, get me? Doubles was my number one. And when he came in, I said, this is the number one. Yeah. I actually thought that, like, was implementing him in. But a lot of fan bases were like it was a bit of a mess. Like I was like, raw. Like, am I missing something? Like I don't know what you thought. When you signed Ramsdale, was he bothered? Was he not bothered?
No, I was hoping he was going to come in sooner. I was hoping that he was in from the start, same as you. Like, I respect Pope, what he's done. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper, but he's in the wrong generation. Like, he doesn't do all the other things that a modern goalie needs to do, unfortunately, for him. Shot stopping, good. Command of his box used to be great. Sweeper keeper used to be great. Them two bits are falling off slightly for me. I thought Ramsdale was coming in to start. I think a lot of fans get caught up in the narratives, like the media narratives. He's been relegated 4 times. He got pushed out of Arsenal by Raya. When he was at Arsenal, him and Raya were head to head.
Yeah, it weren't that bad.
And Arteta made a choice to go with Raya, so Ramsdale left. It wasn't a case he just got forced out because he was rubbish. And he's had a few relegations, but he's just played in rubbish teams. Like,
that's it.
That happens to goalkeepers.
That happens, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not obviously like people say it's a curse. You get me? But you'll get relegated. You didn't get relegated at Arsenal. Do you get what I'm saying? So exactly, that's all nonsense anyway. But when you say, like, not you, but in general, when they say because the press conference irritated me because Eddie's my gaffer. You get me? He's my guy. But it's just irritating when not just him, but when people say that go against what we're saying. They're like, oh, he's a good shot stopper, or Eddie Howe was like, he saved us in games. And my whole thing is just like, that's your Ross Clark job, bro. What do you mean that's your job, bro, to do that? And also, I've said it many times. He could have 100,000 world-class saves in a game, but because of the consistent different kind of calamity moments, because clown moments really, because it's so consistent, that's all irrelevant then. Because the same way you say, people say, oh, but he saves us in, and this is going way back when people thought I was mad when I had to get onto Nick Pope. I've been consistent, but people couldn't see it. You get me necessarily, or they thought I've been a bit too harsh. I'm like, no, bro. Like from the Burnley days, though, this weren't the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? So when they're saying he's doing all these, that he saved us in games and that, and blah blah blah, I'm just like, the same way he's saving us in games is the same way he's letting us throw away games.
You get what I'm saying? Goals. He's costing us goals. I always used to say to people, that I would prefer to see Dubs in goal.
Same man.
Because you can't pick out. Pope's probably had 4 or 5 this season. Pick out 4 or 5 from Dubs' whole career with us, because you won't find 4 or 5 mistakes like that. And last season, when we went on that mad run where we won like 10 in 12, it was Dubs in goal, and we were playing better football because Dubs was in goal, and it was simple as that.
And it took him out. And then what happens is, because he gets away, kind of get away with it. So when he brought him back, remember I had having the debate on loaded mags with Pete and the boys, and I think like don't want to misquote them. I think most of them said they would start Pope in that final. I said there's no way. I didn't think Eddie would do that, and he started him. But because we won the cup, one of our biggest things in my history of supporting Newcastle, you get me. You can't say anything. It's like and he was good in that game, so he gets away with these ones. Even the Man City game, he did something similar, bro.
Like he has moments in most games. He always he has a moment in every single game where like I'm near having a heart attack. Like it's rolling back to him, he comes out and he's shaky with his feet, and it's like he's just going to give a goal away. And if that's us watching on the TV, what do you think some of the defense are like?
I was just going to say that, bro.
Look at Malik Chow's reaction midweek.
Yeah,
he's like, where are you going? He tried to he was trying to tell him to go back, and like, oh.
The boy is saying going back, the more he's coming forward, and he's thinking, because all now, no one can tell me why did Nick Pope do that, or what was the probability of why he would do that. It's a madness, bro. So, and then to be honest, it got to a point where he wasn't that Pope wasn't my issue no more with this situation. It was Eddie Howe, and I hate going against Eddie Howe. You get me? It's hard. It took me weeks, not going against him, but to press him. Like, yo, now it wasn't on Nick Pope no more. To me, it was on Eddie Howe, and when he said he hasn't got favourites and all that, I'm like, come on, bro. And he smiled cheekily because like a nervous smile. He knew, like, bro, I'm doing madness. But you know what? It is what it is. We'll support all our players at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? But sometimes we'll give us something to support, like, you know what I mean? Because for the defenders, they look much more comfortable in front of Ramsdale. And now Ramsdale's in, like he said, if he carries on doing what he's doing, it's going to be hard. Like, how do you justify to bring? There's no way. You get what I'm saying?
You can't do that. It's got to be the same both ways. He's like, I get, he's loyal to the guys that have got us to where we are, and I respect that to a point. But sometimes you have to be like, okay, you can't take us further than where we are now. We need the new guy. And then once the new guy's in, they need to be given that same kind of leeway. Look, if he makes one mistake in 4 games, it can't be like, right, Pope back in straight away. When he's been making mistakes for a while. He has to give him his time to build into the side.
100%, I agree.
Like, I love Eddie Howe to bits. I genuinely believe he's world class. He's yet to prove it to everybody else, but I believe he's a world class manager. But this is where he proves it for me, is when he can be ruthless and get rid of the guys that have brought him to where he is and brought Newcastle to where they are now and be like, right, that's enough. We need to go on to a level. Your time's up. Sorry, but that's football.
And I literally 110% agree with you. This is where I'm like, come on, Eddie, like, you get me? Because some people are already after him, you get me? Or some of our own fans or whatever. It's a thing where I'm like, this is the difference between the greats and decent coaches, you get what I'm saying? Forget the nice guy stuff, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to be ruthless because it's about the club at the end of the day and the team. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's getting bait now, like it is the loyalty thing. It is that. Favoritism, forget all that, but loyalty, it definitely is something to do with that. Do you get what I'm saying? And that can only get you so far, bro. And that kind of like subconsciously make the players' minds relax, like, yeah, I'll always start. You need to put some pressure on the players, like to say, yo, you could be out soon as, you get me. Keep it competitive. That's what I want. Do you get what I'm saying? Keep it competitive. So, and that's why this actual Pope situation, I was frustrated for him and let down for him because I just saw it as you're only killing yourself, bro. Just a little situation like this can outweigh other things and just say, nah, what's this guy on?
Yeah.
Because that means you're not. You want to, like, you got ambition. You want to keep stepping up levels and levels and levels. You get me? That's one of them. Ruthlessness, bro. You are the gaffer. You are in charge.
It was almost getting similar to the Dan Burn at left back thing. Remember that when Lewis Hall was still on loan, and we was like, why is this kid not playing? Why is Dan Burn continuing at left back when he's getting shredded week in, week out?
It's weird. No, I'm with you on that one. But when Lewis Hall first came, you could see, not saying he wasn't ready, but he was a bit like, if his nerves or whatever was shaky at the start. You knew the talent was there. You get what I'm saying? But once he was in, I'm like, okay, I don't want to see my man there again.
Yeah.
Obviously, injuries and that. That's why when he's we had Burns at left back for the Brentford game and blah, blah, blah. You know, when people were saying, oh, but you can't bring in Hall, he just came up from injury. And I was like, that's irrelevant. If you're on the bench, that means you can play. So you at least start him. and then if whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, now Lewis Hall's back, but Burns is definitely his favorite as well. He's always gonna find a way to keep him in that team. It's gonna be interesting, bro.
As long as he's playing left centre back, look, I love Botman to bits. I genuinely believe as long as he can get over his injury issues, he's one of the best centre backs in the league.
Bro.
And I've been saying this for time, and no non-Newcastle fans want to hear it. But if you're telling me that Dan Burns is going to play left centre back over Botman here and there on current form, I'm not really going to grumble. It's like it's a good problem to have.
Mm.
And weirdly, the one that seems to have stepped up and made himself first name on the team sheet at centre back is Malik Chow.
But bro, I'm not surprised though. Like,
this guy's
no,
come
like
from nowhere,
bro. But no, I was quite surprised that no one really knew of him. Maybe just by, I'm not saying I'm some European expert at all. I'm far from it, knowing all the players. You get me? I'm not shameless like that. Maybe it's just a coincidence I happen to know about this guy. And some AC Milan fans that I will chat to or whatever, they wouldn't say he was the greatest at the time, but they said, get me, got something about him. So I kind of knew about him anyway. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, so when he came in, it might sound like I'm gassing, but what you're seeing now is kind of what I potentially thought I would see anyway. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's in a bit more than I thought he would do. So, bro, look, you got Fabian Sherburn and you got Botman. He's our main centre back right now when you check it.
He is, yeah. Look what he, like last week, locked up Haaland. Even in the one-on-one, got Haaland one-on-one and nicked the ball off in, and away he went. And it was just like, yeah, this guy. That was the moment I was like, actually, because he's been playing sick all season.
It's
I've
mad,
not been
isn't it?
doubting him, but I was like, Haaland's a test. And seeing him one-on-one with Haaland and just nick the ball and run away with it, it was like, yeah, this guy's doing really
he's
good.
cold, bro. Like, he got 2 goals, and that's what I'm desperate for. Seeing, I know Fabian Sher can do it a few times with his head and his foot, but you want to see like Dan Burns. I think he should be getting much more goals.
He should be like John Terry from corners, where you're
looking,
where you're banking 11 goals a season. Yeah,
Maguire. When he's playing, Dan Burns should be getting much more headers, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But then again, you also need good set pieces, and you get what I'm saying? Because I don't think we're that great. We've never really beat the first man. That's why I'm surprised. Like, obviously, not the second one. His first one was set piece, innit? Like, straight into the game. You know what I mean? I was like, raw. Like, get me. And who was that? Who assisted that? It wasn't Miley.
First one. It was Lewis Miley. First
I was shocked. I missed that. Yeah. Like, was that really man that stepped up and took a corner? No, I don't blame him, bro, because someone else set piece. Yeah. So Miley got an assist and a goal. Cold.
And a goal, yeah. Cold. And I've been telling people about Miley. Stocky using the chat. Big up, by the way. He will back up that. I've been telling people about Miley from not this preseason, from the preseason before. We played Chelsea in one of them Premier League series games. And he was cold.
Oh, yeah.
Just kept getting the ball, looked like he had acres of time. And I was like, this kid's going to be the real deal. Frustrated we didn't see much of him last season or much of him this season.
He had injuries as well before at one point as well.
Yeah. But yesterday, I was like, yeah, this is the kid that I remember seeing in the Champions League. Like,
Yeah. No, I'm glad you brought him up still because it's an interesting one, bro. Because, like I said, I like to go deep into things, innit? Like, I wonder what he's thinking. He seems like a humble lad, anyway. You get me? He seems like pretty grounded. Like, get me? Got his family around him and that. You get what I'm saying? But I was just thinking, football sometimes like a gift and a curse because it's like, if it wasn't for the PSR thing, you wouldn't be hearing about Anderson in our England team, Elliot Anderson. You just wouldn't. Because of our midfield three. You get what I'm saying? I think we'd have got much more game time and shine now. You get me, bro? Because he was coming. He was arriving. And I was waiting for it. And then that happened. I was pissed, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I wonder if Miley's low-key thinking that, like, boy, if I went to like a Brentford or somewhere that can suit him, would he...
Palace was sniffing around in the summer, innit?
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, so I'm thinking, it's a tricky one. Like, I'm thinking... Is he thinking next season, like, you know what, man, look what Elliot Anderson done. You get me, bro? Remember, he was on the scene before Elliot Anderson.
Yeah.
You got to check it.
And he was above him in the pecking order.
Straight up facts.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, it's not always greener on the other side anyway, because I'm just saying, I wonder what he's thinking. But Miley, I'm happy that he got his goal, though, because I want to see, I've been saying, I want to see more of him. But obviously, it's easier said than done. But due to this season, we should be able to see more of him. What do you think of him at right back against Marseille for that little bit of time?
You know what? It's
mad, isn't it?
It surprised me to see him there, and he did all right. And I was like, do you know what's weird? I can't remember where I read it. Someone was saying, why is he putting right back? He's got no pace. And it's like, just because he's 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is, and he doesn't look like he's running quick, I'll guarantee you this kid's not slow
Yeah,
at all.
You don't need
it's a good trait to have. If he can play right back and he's meant to be a DM, that means he understands the game well enough to sit in and play DM and close them gaps as the fullbacks go. So
100%, bruv. Like, it's not about pasting anyway. It's about reading. Well, unless you're Dan Burns, but it's about reading. Get me the game as well. Look at Trent. Not about his footballing abilities. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying Trent was a man that had mad pace or anything like that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And he did his thing on there. You get me? There's someone that's got pace as right backs or right wing backs, and they're rubbish, bro.
They're rubbish, yeah.
So
look what's happening with Frimpong at Liverpool.
Madness. He's not been a right back for me. All right, he's
more of a winger, but yeah, he's been playing right back. He's got pace, and
bro.
he's just not at it.
It's not it, bro. So sometimes it's not always about that. It's about your sometimes it's a bit about your IQ as well. Because like Dan Burns, credit to him. Yes, we know that more. We already know when he's at left back, there'll be moments where he's gonna get cooked. I think we all accept that. We just know it. It's not a thing like, oh no, we just know, innit? That's why we don't want to see him there. But at the same time, to be fair, there's times where I'm like, Dan Burns should have got cooked there. But his IQ is lucky enough. He can just about work it out before it happens. But sometimes your IQ can't always help you. Because if a man's faster than you, and you get what I'm saying, and remember, Dan Burns' agility ain't great. Not any fault of his own. You get what I'm saying?
Well, he even said that he put on extra weight to make him a better centre back. And now he's had to ship back out to left back for a few games because of injuries. So he's going to be even less mobile.
That's not good. Bro, it's basically like putting Harry Maguire at left back, bro.
Yeah, yes. It's never going to end well, is it?
Never going to end well, man. But big up Dan Burns, though. And that's why I'm a bit, when it comes to this loyalty thing, I'm like, Dan Burns is what, 33, 34?
Yeah, he's got to be around that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely around that. So I'm thinking he knows. I think he's going to the World Cup, by the way. I think Dan Burns is.
I don't think there's enough international breaks for him not to go. Unless he gets injured, I can't see how he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Well, Tuchel basically gave a little hint anyway to say, basically, or I think the pundits were saying, I think it was Tuchel, kind of like, who's ever in and around now, like not now, even when he first picked him, everyone, even like his first camp, he said, even his very first camp, whoever is picked, you will always have an opportunity from now to the World Cup. Because everyone that was there in his first camp is in his mindset, and then obviously other people going forward to test him out and all that, blah, blah, blah. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think Tino, Hall, and Burns, I think Burns is definitely there. We're not blessed with many centre backs or fit ones right now. Anyway, so I think he's there. And I think Burns is thinking, yo, look what's happened to Lewis Skelly, bruv. He ain't getting no games. Now man can't get in the England camp. You get me? Burns, Skelly's got many years ahead of him. Burns, this could be his last.
This is the one.
This is it. This like he's a late comer, and he's been through the trenches, bro, from a young age, and now at the pinnacle, at the end, you say kind of end of your so-called career. This is it, bro. That's just his dream to represent his country. You get me, bro? To go to the World Cup. So I'm just thinking, how's it going to play out? Because now, if everyone's fit, bro, you got Lewis Hall, Fabian Schär, Botman might come back. I don't know when that is. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be tricky, bro. Malik Chow, remember? Yeah, he's not English, bro, so we don't really care, whatever. But no, he cares. He's now back in the German squad. He played in an international break with Walter Mardi. And I know you're gonna get to Walter Mardi at some point in the conversation. But
100%. Can't be leaving that guy out. One last thing on Miley though. As much as Newcastle fans, all the Newcastle fans listening, getting frustrated with his game time, there was an image that flashed up on the game when I was watching. That I think he's the third highest capped third highest Premier League appearances for an English player under 20 years old.
Okay.
At his age now, and he doesn't turn 20 until May, I don't think. So there was players like Gerrard on the list, James Milner, these guys, everybody on the list has gone on to do great things. I know it's frustrating not to see him, but I think that's kind of proof that you need to give some youngsters time to bed into the team.
100%. I'm not. It's no. Those fans saying that, I think we're all with them. Like I just said it to you before. I want to see more of him. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But I think it's easier said than done. I know there's times where sometimes it looks like our midfield's looking stinky or whatever. Give him a start. I do agree. He should be getting. No, he definitely should be getting more starts.
No, yeah, 100%. I think that's only his third Prem start this season.
Yeah, he definitely get more. Definitely, especially in this long. But the season's long. Like I said, sometimes we forget the season, bro. There's many games coming up. I'm sure. I'm sure not just only through injuries. I'm sure has to get game time. He's definitely part of the squad to use. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, because sometimes you see like who is it? Like, no, but he started a few games this season though, already, bro. Don't get it twisted.
He started a few,
started
and he
couple
starts the
games
League
there
Cup
recently.
games as well.
Yeah, like he's starting. He'll get his time, bro. I just hope he gets his shine. I hope he gets to rise to the potential that we think he can get. Cause I swear, some of our fan base, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. So at one point, months back, there was a bit of after the League Cup game he had. You know when he flopped and because he did the goal.
Oh yeah, that must have been
who did he play against?
one of the lower league teams, wasn't it? It wasn't the Tottenham game.
Bradford,
it was the game before that, Bradford. Yeah.
And apparently, I didn't see it, but I just heard it was like he was getting a bit criticised and a bit of like hate and that. And I thought, really? I said that can't be real. Is that all this media talk? Like, it's like no, you've got a bit of. I said, nah, surely not, bro. Like the guy's a kid. You get me? I'm not an original Geordie, but definitely one of our own. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So I'm just like. It's allowed the kid, you get what I'm saying, bro? Like,
it wasn't even that bad of a mistake. Like he tried to play a little clip pass, but he didn't get enough on it. Like, this happens. It happens to seasoned pros, not just like 19-year-olds.
Yeah, like don't kill off our talent, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that could affect a man. Obviously, I'm sure he's a strong lad anyway, mentally, but that can kill off some people, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, like what they're on to me, you get me? So just
people
just
take it a certain kind of way sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's just I know if you're good enough, you're man enough, but nah, bro, he's a kid. You get what I'm saying? So just take time with Miley, man. But yeah, bro, I'm happy with with him. Get me. Hopefully, he progresses and Eddie Howe actually utilizes him. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, especially like I don't know, like Joe Linton. We can think of Joe Linton this season.
See, Joe Linton he's in a similar bracket to Pope with me. I feel like he's taking us to the ceiling for him. Like there's going to be games we can use him. Like he's going to be utilized and he's going to be great in. But I just think we need someone who's more technical in it. We're looking to control games a little bit more, not more crash bang, wallop, blood, thunder, all of that big tackle.
Not all the time.
We're trying to go away from that a little bit. So we need someone in there who's just going to be more technical on the ball, gets closer to Volta, gets in goal scoring positions, and you actually think, yeah, he's going to bag it. And unfortunately for Joe Linton, I don't think it's him. Really don't. And he's been brilliant for us. I love Joe Linton to bits. He's done so many good things, but his technical ceiling isn't high enough for where we want to go as a team, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a bit. I think he's declining a little bit. He's got a few goals for us this season anyway, in cup games or whatever. But I just look at him thinking, nah, bro. Like you just like even the good things that he does, like what you just mentioned. It's like, bro, like see him sometimes losing the ball a lot, or just looks a bit like leggy, like lackluster. Not on purpose, not for lack of trying. And I'm not crashing out on him like to say I don't want to see him in the team, but he's looking stinky, bro. In my opinion, like game after game, those are the two standout ones. And Gordon, I'm sure you'll get to that if you want to or not. You get what I'm saying? Gordon, I think, is a different kind of stinky. That seems like there's something
weird. Something weird with Gordon.
Yeah, in that sense. But in terms of Joe Linton and Pope, performance-wise, like I just think it's a bit. And I agree, it's a good point you made. And you know, not a lot of people are making that point, by the way. What you said, you're like a proper technical guy, especially Baltimore, the link-up play, and he just needs to be fed, bro. You saw like in the last international breaks, the 2 games where I saw like the highlights, that how he's getting fed. Like he needs to be helped as well. I don't want to see Baltimore cutting deep, bro. I hate seeing Baltimore deep. That's his game as well, but I don't want to see him deep into our half, bro.
Yeah.
Because then who's up there?
But then if he does, that's when you need someone to like, see when we got Willock on loan and he was just banging goals left, right, and centre. That version of Joe Willock with Walter Marder is a problem. Because as soon as he drops deep, Willock's in, ball falls to him, he's going to score. This version of Willock's not quite doing it. Looking better though. Looking better the last few games. But if we can get a player of that ilk that can run in behind and you're confident they're going to score goals, then Baltimore dropping deep could be beneficial. But at the minute, we don't share the goals around in open play enough, I don't think.
No, that's a good point you made still. But for me, just in general anyway, I just don't want to see him there, bro. I just don't. Like, I think he's so deadly, bro, and kind of almost unorthodox a bit because of his height. Just leave him there and feed him. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? This guy, I think he's just weird, bro. I don't know. He's just different, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He's and everything looks slow-mo and just relaxed. Like it's a bit like, not comparing him to Berbatov, but that kind of like
It's very Berbatov though.
You get what I'm saying? That you know what I'm going with that narrative, innit? That
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like he's a completely different player from our former number 14. You get me, bro? He's complete different player from him. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's why it might take time a bit to implement what you want from him. Plus, when we brought Alanga in, that's why he had to sit down for a bit. You get me, and put Murphy back in. We know what it says on the tin. Do you get what I'm saying? So no, I think Will Tamade he's special, bro. And most of his goals are just like they have to either headers or they've got to be something spectacular. It's about a back heel or like that. It's just like poor defending by Everton, by the way. So I'm not taking that from Will Tamade, but that was poor.
Yeah, yeah. They were pushing up to try and get back in the game, though.
I don't know what they were doing, bro. I just saw Alanga good on him. Get me, he stuck to it and forced to put the pass in. I was like, oh, where's everyone? But sometimes credit to Will Tamade, when you've got time, that's when it shows you who's the goal scorers and who's not. Because sometimes strikers don't like having time.
But even that, like you touched on before, the number 14, yeah. Even when he threw on goal, he was terrible for us at times.
Oh,
like,
bro,
he would try and do too much little dinks when he didn't need to do little dinks, all kinds of weird stuff.
That's true.
Voltamada just seems to be more of a killer at times. Yeah, he's missed a couple of chances, but he seems to be more instinctive in front of goal.
Nah, he's cold, bro. Because look, hey, Mitch, you know what was weird? During the summer, because I didn't know who Voltamada was, apart from when I had him on FC 25 last year. On ultimate team, and even then I forgot. I didn't even know that was actually him. Like, you know, like you just a guy you see with like whatever. Like, yeah, you know how it goes. So yeah, so and then through my live watching, not my live panel shows, some of the not Newcastle fans, opposition fans that F with me, they kept on mentioning his name, bro, because everything was about other players and that. They mentioned his name, and I was like, oh, I don't really know about this guy. And then I thought, let me say, this guy looks too tall, bro. Like, I forgot what is he, a centre back? The guy's 6'6", you know, bro.
Yeah, that's mad.
You know how mad that is, bro? And to be doing that and what he's doing. So I said, okay, and I saw him. Like, yeah, look at Techie with his feet. But I was a bit like, is he the guy? Because obviously he kind of like literally just burst on the scene just as we bought him, basically. Where was that? Where was that first? Was it Wolfsburg?
I can't remember who it was.
One of them
Stuttgart, we bought him from Stuttgart, but I can't remember who he was with before.
Yeah,
I think it might have been Wolfsburg.
I think it was one of them anyway. And then, basically, whoever let him go, I think he left on the free, right? If I'm correct. The chat's in the tone. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, I think he left on the free, and then now they're obviously vexed because we got money. They got
Werder Bremen.
That's it. And I think they let him go for free. I'm sure they let him go for free in the end. I'm sure. And then he went to Stuttgart, and then obviously Munich wanted him, but they weren't. So that's all politics anyway. And then obviously we got him because literally he just had remember Stuttgart. He didn't start the season. He's the second half of the season.
4 mil Stuttgart bought him for.
Fancy. I knew I was getting someone with this. Big up to the chat. I can't see the chat. Whoever said that, yeah. Big up to whoever said that to them. So I remember as soon as we got him, I went straight to Instagram to the Word of Bremen. You know the page to see what the English speaking ones anyway. I need to translate now, but I was checking what they're saying, and they were pissed, bro. They're like, Rob, you sold him for that, and now he's going to New. Now he's this guy. You get what I'm saying? And Stuttgart, the first part of the season, they didn't F with him, bro. It was the second part. So I was concerned that it's just like a little one-off thing, but it clearly ain't. He's now Germany's number one striker, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you got what's his name? Full I can't pronounce his name.
Fulkrug, what, West Ham?
Yeah. That's why he's like basically shitting his pants. He's thinking about a move in January because he's supposed to be the number one. But it's Will Tamade, bro. He's definitely the number one. It's mad. So everything's happening quick for him, and he's young. Don't forget that. He's young.
Well, he's just come off the 21 Euros, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was the goal scorer, wasn't he? Or
he got
paid
yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro.
I think he ended up joint with Harvey Elliott in the end on goal.
I think so. One of the English boys. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. And everything happened so quick. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, is this guy ready? And people, sometimes we forget. Remember, they're foreigners, bro, coming into the country. They've got to settle. People don't forget about behind the scenes. They're young. Is he nervous? Big money move. You see, he's pretty relaxed and chilled anyway. That kind of guy. He's relaxed. You get me, bro? Humble. And you got to like, settle in and that. You get me? Because you see certain other people on the other side of like town who's got Premier experiences and they can't hit the ground running apart from today when they got their first goal, the first Premier League goal in November. You get what I'm saying? So you see that it's not always green on the other side or easy. So I rate this guy, bro. I think he's cold. And I don't sound negative. I said it in my watch along because I'm always about party blooper. Like I said, boy, if he carries on doing this madness, bro, you might see a bloody former number 14 part 2 where someone's gonna try and the vultures start coming. Bayern Munich will come back in for him. Remember, I said that,
but
bro.
it's gonna be mega money already, man.
It's mad.
Remember, we slapped like what is it, 70 million on him?
On who?
On Voltemada.
I didn't even know that.
We paid between 60 and 70 mil for him.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant he's got a clause or something.
Oh no, that's what we paid for him. So he's gonna be.
We paid though. Yeah. That's why that Remmenberg, whoever that idiot was, said that remember he publicly said Newcastle United are idiots.
Yeah, but that was the guy from Bayern.
No, I know.
The president of Bayern was like, "Yeah, you've paid silly money for him and all of this stuff." And
he said we're idiots, bro. That's his exact words. That's his exact words. Don't sugarcoat. That's what he said. He said Newcastle are idiots to pay that amount of money for him. Because remember, I think he's a German team as well. So I think Bayern Munich weren't willing to pay, or basically what we pay, basically. Do you get what I'm saying? Or I think they wanted more, actually, to be honest with you. I think
they were trying to let him run his contract down and hoping that they would get till when Kane leaves, they could get him cheap.
That's the plan.
All of that, the stuff they normally do.
That's what they do. That's what they do anyway.
And bully boy tactics and all that.
Yeah, but like Madrid and that, Madrid come calling for anyone in your club, anyone's club.
Yeah,
just call it a day, bro. There's no point arguing or just like, okay, cool. You get me? So, but not buying a big team though. And I think deep down, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I swear, I think he actually wanted that move. And I get it. He's German. It's Bayern Munich. He doesn't want to go Bayern Munich. Everyone, whether you're German or not. Do you get what I'm saying? So, it's mad. And then obviously, I don't know if you saw that clip going back where people kind of twisted it. You know, when that some silly little game where they asked him, "What's the ground you want to go to, or the best ground?" Liverpool, and then he said everything was Liverpool related.
It was Liverpool. Hardest defender you played against, Van Dijk. Who you used to be like? Who's your favorite German player? Havertz and all of this stuff, and everybody's he wants to move already, and it's just like,
bro,
worry about your own strikers, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what it is. I think because he's done. He went reading the room, innit? And that shows he's just a cool guy. He's just playing ball, bro. You get me? He went reading the room. Maybe that's like Liverpool. Who knows? F knows, bro. You get me? But this guy is special, bro. He's different. He's different. I wasn't. You know what was weird? I don't know. See, I just say it as it is, bro. Even though he was scoring goals here and there, I wasn't too sure of him. Not because of him, because of us to get me support him. So I wasn't really happy. So I wasn't having him really. Even when he was scoring, I wasn't having him. I was frustrated, not on his fault. I was frustrated, thinking, I hope the goals don't drop, because the goal did drop a little bit, but he resurrected it at the right time.
Yeah.
So he knows he was gonna get goals and opportunities. You get what I'm saying? So all I want is us just to feed him, bro. Keep feeding him. I want Barnes there. Barnes is on form. You get me, bro? And I just want to keep feeding him. And Elanga needs to hopefully get more confidence, because Elanga for me is just a pace merchant. I'll keep it 100.
At the minute, that's what he's looking like. That there's no really two ways about it. But I still think he'll come good. Eddie Howe and the team don't really miss on transfers. There's not really any transfers they've missed on yet. So even if it takes him till just after Christmas to start firing, then we've got to give him a little bit of leeway here and there, I feel. But I was in the same boat with Voltemada. I was like, maybe we have, because the way we play doesn't suit him.
Yeah, man.
And teams were like tripling up on him every time the ball went into his feet. But now everybody else is getting a little bit more lively. And again, the fullbacks are back and they're overloading. They can't put so many players on him when it goes into his feet, and it's harder to get it off him.
And his link-up play, like, have you seen him play live before?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like, obviously, they always say TV and real life's different things. You get what I'm saying? The link-up play he was doing, because I was at the Benfica game, innit?
Yeah.
Then the link-up play he was doing, big up to the Newcastle staff, by the way, because what's it called, the barracks or the luxury lounge in the Melbourne stands. They looked after man still, like, full of drink. But anyway.
Love that.
To that, that's all. Get me. I'm big up to Rob Lee as well. You get me, bro. Seeing a legend in the live, it's mad. But anyway, I'm going off track.
I know that Rob Lee's one of them names. Yeah, I don't get starstruck by people ever. Basically, I've had living in London, working in Central, celebrities walk past. Like,
of course, yeah.
I'll be like, oh, well, go on. But people like Rob Lee, there's certain people that if they wander past me, I'd be like, raw.
Bro, the Rob Lee thing is, you know what it is. Remember, because he's part of the era when I started supporting Newcastle United.
Yeah.
Because obviously this is all Alan Shearer's fault. Everyone knows that already if you see my stuff. You get what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. So I remember, like, football. Remember, Newcastle ain't. Remember, we're football crackers, isn't it? So Newcastle ain't just a football team to me. It's family. It's memories.
Yeah.
It's like whatever Newcastle is part of my journey as a human being. You get me? So obviously, watching Newcastle on TV, my mum's like, "Shut the blood clot! You make up too much noise. Well, go on. You get me? She don't understand what's going on. She's like, she's thinking you're a madman because you're from Tottenham supporting Newcastle anyway, and she just don't understand why am I screaming. You get me? So all of that, bro. And Rob Lee, I think Rob Lee was so cold, bro. You get me? Like he's one of my all-time greats. You get me? For Newcastle. So just to be chilling at a table and he's like literally right next to you, basically just talking and things that he's talking on, I remember. Yeah. So big up to Rob Lee, like the legends, them. You get what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, man. Sorry to go off tangent and off topic there. But yeah,
people who watch our channel regularly know we take some wild left turns at times. We end up in some weird places mid conversation and we don't even realize how we got there.
yeah. It's all good though, but I like it though. It's natural, isn't it? It's just going with the flow. Do you get what I'm saying? So sorry, people, whoever's want to watch this, if I get off tangent, do you get what I'm saying, bro? But it's just memories, isn't it, bro? I love Newcastle United, bro. You don't like. I can't say you don't understand. Of course, if you're a Newcastle United fan, I'm sure
all Newcastle fans will understand. I'm not sure all football fans will, because you have to be slightly tapped to be a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, you got to be slightly definitely if you're not from Newcastle.
Yeah,
you get me, bro. Like I said, I've been called tapped all my life, bro. Oh, now people still think I'm mad. Real talk. Someone the other day asked me, he's not really a football fan, but from the ends, they're like, some of the shirt, they're like, "Raw, you still support Newcastle?" I'm like, "What? What do you mean still? You don't pick and say, oh, I had enough now. I'm gonna go to Arsenal or Spurs, which is like on my doorstep, literally." I'm like, "Nah, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, nah, I wouldn't change it for the world, bro. Like Newcastle, St. James Park, bro. I've been to Emirates many a times, bro, because obviously I've been at ends, got Arsenal friends, bro. I've been on competitive games and friendly games. That's that one Benfica game alone. Emirates atmosphere can never touch.
Nah, doesn't even get close,
bro. Under the lights, all the cheering, you can feel go through your whole stomach, bro. You get me? So, and they're friendly, bro. Like the Geordies, it's just normal to them, innit? That's why they are. I'm from London, bro. Do you think anyone's really chatting to you? Anyone's chatting to you? No, bro. I've got like strangers are chatting to me, and I'm thinking, raw, like. I'm a bit like, nah, bro. What's going on here? But that's just the Geordies like. They're like, everyone's welcome, innit? Like, what are you saying, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's beautiful, man. But yeah, in the flesh though, the scene Bolton Marley in like live, like because I was intrigued by his link up play. You get what I'm saying? His link up play is mad. For a 6'6" guy and his techers, it looks almost like it's AI, bro. You can't be 6'6" and doing them intricate plays and that's a big part of his game as well. Not just the goals. I like the way he can link up play and then bring everyone else into the fold. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's cold. Like, would you ever I know this sounds mad to the chat, and just tell me this year, could you ever see him being? Well, actually, he can play number 10. I think he'd be first to be a number 10 anyway. But would you ever see this guy just playing in the midfield, just naturally in midfield? It sounds mad what I'm saying, but because of, do you get what I'm saying?
He potentially could, because he's got the technique and skill set to do it. It's just whether he's got like he's got that little bit of grit about him as well at the same time, going into tackles and stuff like that. But true. You can see it. You've seen players with similar skill sets do it, so why not?
Yeah. Trust me. Look at Joe Linton.
And normally the players that do it are like 5'8" with that kind of skill set. They're not 6'6".
That's why it looks weird, bro. That's why I said is sometimes I think is it AI. You shouldn't be able, like physically able, to be doing what he's doing for his side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Even from yesterday, there's one moment that I think a lot of people underrate how cold his touch was. Part? Just before the first, like literally first minute, ball gets fired into him, and he takes a touch off his left thigh and rolls in Elanga. And the touch that he takes
was that back heel?
No, it's just a normal pass. Okay. But it's the touch off the thigh as he rolls the defender. Okay. Most big men strikers don't do that. They try and bring it in and they're going back towards goal. But he rolls him and takes the touch in one movement. It's such a good touch.
I gotta look back, boy. I probably missed that.
Trust me, just before the first goal, the Everton take centre, it breaks down, it gets fired into him sort of hip high, and he gets his thigh on it, kills all of the pace on it, spins his man, and then Elanga's off. And he plays Elanga in, we win the corner and score. Trust me, the touch is cold.
Nah, he's not. He's got some. Yeah, he's got some techniques. Even for that goal, like I was more interested on how he took it, the ball, controlled it, and then set himself. And I know what I actually thought. I don't know if it was Keane or who was running back. I actually thought it wasn't going to go in. You know, I said, it's not going to go in. Get me?
I think it was Garner who's just in the picture here. I think it was Garner.
Okay, I thought he would get it. And then when you see the angle on Sky Sports where they show the goal camera thing, the goal camera view, the way, bro, like that's a different kind of technical ability, bro. Like you remember Piff was rushing out.
Yeah.
You get me? And he's got to think like, oh, and he just dinked him, bro. I was like, yeah, that's cold. And I was so happy Pinkford held 4 goals. Nah, bro,
the way he goes on against us, isn't it? It's annoying.
Nah, he rubs me the wrong way, bro. Like differently. Like I'm just like, before people used to say it didn't really bother me. But when I've seen certain actions, I'm like, nah, you're a real. See you next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? You really are that.
Nice.
And I get it. It's all part of it. Obviously, he's from Scumberland. You get me? So I understand. You get me? But it's just like I was so happy to see him held that for. You get me?
Yeah. And he made a pretty big mistake for the Miami
big
goal
clanger.
as well. So yeah,
big clanger. Number one, probably number one keeper. You get me? But yeah.
So yeah, it's good. It's good to see because he normally has an absolute worldie against us, and it's just fucking annoying.
Bro, he says, bro, he's a good keeper, innit? Let's just keep it real, innit? I'm not gonna, like, let's just not be silly here, but I don't gonna gas him, but yeah, but for him to hold 4 was mad. But initially, and probably, I don't know if you're gonna ask me this, well, I think we're only going through actually, but initially, what was your predictions in your head roughly when you're going into the game? Even before the lineup, what was you thinking? Were you thinking, boy, back to normal, get me lose, win, or draw?
I was in a position of where my heart was saying a 1-0 win. And my head was saying score draw. So yeah, it's just one of them. We never really seem to beat Everton like convincingly. They're just one of them scummy teams that seem to
for us. Yeah. Yes. No, I just thought it was like, it was, if we hadn't lost to Marseille the way we did, then I would have been more positive because obviously I put everything together in it. Like beat Man City. I was like, okay, that was a big win, by the way. Trust me.
Massive. Needed. 100% needed that. We were looking cut off. Even this week, if we didn't win this week, we were looking cut astray from the teams that are going for Europe. We need to pick up points.
I said, once we beat City, I said back-to-back wins in the Prem, which I think is our first this season, and our first away. If you can do it, I said, yeah, but I wasn't that optimistic. I thought, how have the players now rejuvenate themselves after that? You get me, the Marseille situation, and I just thought the fact that Everton beat Man United at Old Trafford with 10 men after that madness, that gate, whatever was going on, I thought, we're at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, they're at home. Everton, Moyes doing a decent job there. He's doing a decent job, in my opinion. And I thought, and they're not mugs, you get me? They're not mugs, not like they used to, not mugs. So I thought, Newcastle going to be up for it after that Champions League. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Howe said it himself, it's not allowed. So the players sometimes are up for it after the Champions League game. So basically, I didn't know what to really expect, but I didn't expect a 4-1 win. And also, I don't know if you agree, bro. Sorry to babble on, yeah?
That's cool.
Even after the first goal, bro, I started seeing the usual behaviors. You go in front, and then we look shit, bro.
Yeah, they were on top for like 15, 20 minutes after
bro.
We scored.
17 minutes straight, bro.
Yeah.
Every time I went to the chat and I look up, I keep seeing them in near our final third. I said, "Right, you just went 1-0 up." And I think don't be one. I said, and people were already saying that in the chats and the Instagrams and the posts before the game. I hope it ain't us go in front and then we end up losing. Like the same, like what the first 17 minutes, I saw the same patterns, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this, bro? And even when we scored the first 2 goals, I thought I thought none of it didn't deserve it because what I liked was, in my opinion, didn't look great. There's no cohesion. There was nothing, bro. I was getting frustrated, to be honest with you. But I said, what I do like and what I wanted is when you get moments or situations, especially when they're playing not so greatly, I have to take them.
Yeah.
And then you can try and put the game back into your hands where Everton's got to still really come out. And then after that, I thought Newcastle grew into themselves of the old Newcastle that I know. Obviously, it's easier 100%. That way. Obviously, it's easier that way because you're 2 goals up. But sometimes you can go goals up in front and start doing madness. So I like the fact we grew into the game, and I hope we can carry that on. So the Man City game, that game, I hope we can carry that on, bro. Because I thought it was weird in the first 17 minutes. So yeah,
I was thinking the same, and it was. I think it's just because of the way games have gone for us recently. Obviously, we took an early lead against West Ham, early lead against Marseille.
Yeah.
Did we take the lead against Brentford?
Well, yeah. No, we did. Yeah, remember Barnes did it, bro.
Took the lead against Brentford as well. And
Yeah.
all of them games went a similar way. So I think it was more of that. Because when I think back to the game, and I think a stat flashed up in about the 40th minute, they hadn't even had a shot on target.
Okay.
They just had loads of pressure and loads of stuff around the box, but they had no shots on target. And it was like, it didn't feel like that at the time. It felt like we were going to concede any minute now. But they actually didn't create anything. They had a lot of pressure, but they didn't actually
Lot
create
position. Yeah. A bit like the Marseille game, where I genuinely felt I wasn't the happiest how we were playing, but I thought we're away from home. Marseille, they looked good, but they didn't look like I didn't feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like I thought we could see it out 1-0, or maybe nick another counter attack and make it 2-0. But obviously that went to be because we saw what we saw, and what happened was that you can tell you have to be a scientist or even a proper baller to understand once what happened in that situation. It's like everyone thought, "Oh, I can't be bothered." Like you deflated, especially our defenders. It's like we did all this work, all this plan, and you go and do that. So yeah, man. And I think, to be honest, in my opinion, I think the centre backs of the front four look more comfortable in front of Ramsdale. I genuinely feel that.
100%. 100%. They know what he's going to do. They know if he's going to come, he's going to come. If he's not, he's not. They're never guessing at what he's going to do. And the thing that sort of flags up to me massively is when they've got our back to goal, as much as it's good to see Malik Chow do like a little feint and turn away, he just rolls it back to him now and gets in a better position.
Comfortable, bro. Where when Pope's there, sometimes it might be second guessing it. Like,
they're trying to do little turns and thinking, I can't roll it back to this man. I can't roll it back
unless they have to. Like, no option. But more times that, and that's the difference, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm quite surprised it was foot. Like, I'm happy that because obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Everton's worst defeat there.
Yes, I think only might have been Tottenham on the other side that beat him, and it weren't like that.
Yeah, I think it was, and from the whole game, like none of we were like 3-0 up in like very quickly. I think that was their worst start ever against a team at that ground since they moved there. So that was a good little, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that was a big win, and we got Spurs next, bro.
Spurs next,
and they're calling it some man call it the Geordie Dread derby because I'm from Tottenham, innit? Born there, some madness.
Love that.
I was like, what does that mean? I just realized what they meant because obviously I'm Tottenham born and bred, but nah, brother, I don't need to I don't forget all that, boy. Yes, it's my hood. You get me, bro? But nah, man, it's Newcastle all the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all my friends got bare Spurs fan, and so have you. You get me? You work with them, bro.
Most of my friends are either Spurs, West Ham, or Arsenal. So a lot of people are trying to dig me out about Sunderland so far this season, and I'm like, do you know what? I've never met a Sunderland fan. I don't care. I don't care. Beat the teams. I'm gonna bump into people on the street, and they're gonna try and actually wind me up.
Yeah,
I don't care about the Sunderland game, and I think we slapped them up anyway. So games like this are more important to me.
Yeah, this game's definitely important. The Sunderland game will come when it comes, innit? Like it's mad. I actually got Sunderland fans that follow me, bro. It's actually mad. And I feel weird. Am I supposed to accept that? Do I block them? Do I delete them? Or I said, no, it's just football, innit, bro? They're respectful, some of them. You get me? But
well, few weeks down the line, we'll see how respectful they really are.
That's the thing, though, because like when we like it's mad. I'm not gonna pop up in the bloody. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like them man, they're like, on my TikTok, quite a lot of them, bro. Believe it or not, I think, why are you following me, bro? You don't post to each other, bro. Like you just do your thing over there. You get what I'm saying? But but this game.
So what are you saying? What's your early thoughts? For
the first time this season in the Prem, apart from the West Ham game, where I was like literally nonchalant, like, oh, 3 points, and then we saw what happened. Horrible, you get me, bro. But apart from that one, this is the first one I'm proper like, yeah, bro. I think that should be 3 points. See what Thomas Frankie's doing and Vicario on them, man. There, don't know who's bloody worse, him or bloody Pope. But
they're doing some mad stuff.
Hey, Mitch, you know what's mad? I'm thinking, surely these men must watch, especially in that goalkeeper, because there's actually a goalkeeper union. That's an actual thing, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like we're like, because obviously it's a lonely world, isn't it? So I'm thinking, it's lonely. That's what they say. You get me? I'm thinking, you must saw what Pope just did the other day, a couple of days ago. So what are you doing, bro? And then he's doing the same thing where he was blaming Bergvall. I'm like, bro,
you can't blame no one for that. You come that far out, you either clear the back line and get it over everybody, or you kick it out for a throw-in. I don't know what the hell he's doing,
bro. And these men get paid peas, you know, bro.
Madness.
Nah, so hopefully, I think right now the Tottenham fans are toxic. Thomas Frank ain't helping himself. I understand what he's trying to say, but he needs to understand you're in a football game, bro. You can't tell you. Can you imagine Eddie Howe came out? Can you imagine in the last press conference, Eddie Howe said, "You ain't real Newcastle fans if you keep getting on to Pope." Are you mad?
Allow it.
That's great. I couldn't believe it. Not even like, oh, come on, pack it in. Everyone just try and back him. Man, he's actually beefing. It's Ange part 2 again, but it's kind of worse. He's actually personally saying on camera to the fans, you're not a real Tottenham fan if you're booing them. After these man paid big money, big season tickets. Of course, I think he was wrong for that, what you said. And I think it's wrong to even criticize fans that pay money. But you know what money is, bro? Sometimes just to travel. Forget season tickets. Traveling. Not everyone lives in the area. You get me, bro? So I was just like, wow. So that should go for us, all that toxic and negative stuff. So yeah, I think we get 3 points. What do you think?
Yeah, same. I reckon we win this by 2. 2 clear goals, I reckon. Either a 2-0, 3-1, something like that.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if we don't. It's one of them that it'll be like, how
that'll piss me off, bro.
Yeah, it would annoy me massively if we don't beat them.
I'm sick of this stop-start business. I'm trying to make that run again that
Let's
we
kick
usually
on.
do. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I agree, bro. I think it should be. Just give me a bit of more what we saw against them in the League Cup, and hopefully they play the similar way, and we should be good to go. Because you can score goals against Spurs. They're leaking goals like a bro. Anyway, I'll be careful what I say on your channel because it's not my channel. You get me? Like I don't know what kind of.
No,
you get me,
go
bro?
for it.
Like,
Don't worry about that. Go for it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, I'm just. They're leaking goals, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a bit whorish, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure we can get some goals against them, bro.
Do you know what the maddest thing? Yeah. Looking at the table, every Newcastle fan will say we've had a bad start, and we're still only 6 points off third.
It's tight still. It is tight.
So if we start kicking on now, start winning games like this, and then I think we've got, is it Fulham at home to come next after that? No, Burnley.
In the cup, yeah. But
Burnley at home.
Burnley.
Yeah, so it's Burnley, and then we've got the Champions League game, then it's the Sunderland game, then it's the League Cup.
There's a lot of content to be doing, bro. There's a lot of things coming up. That one, trust me, this game and the Burnley one, I can see Newcastle doing something mad against Burnley. You know, it's just in them to do something weird, like a draw or last minute. Anyway, let me be positive. Positivity.
Yeah.
Spurs and Burnley, that should be 6 points. And where the table is, we can shoot right up there, bro.
Shoot her up. And we're looking back in a position near where we should really be in anyway.
Where it's supposed to be. Facts.
Anyway, yes.
And then we can concentrate on the League Cup game. Obviously, we've got Fulham again. Not again, but because we played them. We've got Fulham in the League Cup at home. And then, then the Sunderland game, when we get to that, we'll get to that. Because I'm low-key a bit, I don't know,
you
man.
look a piece worried.
Bro, even if we go on a run, bro, like, you see, like, every game to them is like a final to them, as you've seen already, bro. The Bournemouth one, I couldn't believe it. You get me? Them playing Newcastle right now, bro, them man there are going to be on it, bro. Not saying we can't beat them, I'm afraid of them. All right, see there? So that's the, Bayer Leverkusen, I dismissed them. Then I saw what happened at the Etihad.
Yeah.
PSV, I don't know when we're playing them, whenever that is, but PSV, I dismissed them. You saw it happen at Anfield. That's scary.
We need that. We need one more win in that Champions League group for me. One more one. It would be good to get 2 more. Win one of the win. I think we got 3 games left. Have we not?
Yeah.
So we win the home game and win one of the aways, and I think that's plenty.
Because that's why I was pissed with the Marseille game, because I didn't expect. I've always said from before the season started, that's the first, obviously by the Barcelona game, that was the first proper game I thought, let's get some points before that, which we did, went to plan. So the Marseille one could be tricky because they're doing well in their league and they got some ballers there. Let's keep it 100. At the Velodrome, once they make noise and you also up in there, the fans are some of them mental. So I said, So during the game, I thought let's hold that, get this 3 points massive, then we can go again. Because I don't want to turn into a thing where if he like games against Bayern and whatever, and then when we play PSG, it's like we need something from there and going over there. You know how it is. It's not in this modern day. It's not easy, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, but right now our bread and butter is the Prem. For me, because of the position that we're in, where we started off slow, that's my bread and butter right now. But that's interesting that you say one win probably could be enough. Could be.
It'll be enough to one win gets us into the playoff, I think. But I think if we win the home game, which is PSV, and win one of the aways, so it was Be good for it to be by Leverkusen because the other one's PSG. But them other 2 games ain't till Jan, are they?
I'm
like
not
Champions
sure.
League has like a little break. It's the end.
Oh,
Of,
yeah.
it's back at the end of Jan.
All right, so this is our lineup. Okay, this is interesting. The Spurs Burnley one, I think we can get 6 points, man. There's no reason why we shouldn't get 6 points from that. And then we can be relaxed, not relaxed, but feel nice and go to the Bayern game that's away from home. And then before you know it, bro, I remember these games are coming quick and fast, by the way.
Yeah,
remember, like, this is the Premier, we've got like loads of games, especially if you're in the champs, there's loads of games. Like, look, on Tuesday, we already got Spurs, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Like, it feel like we played Man City just the other day. We played them, we played Marseille, Everton, and then now before you know it, it's Tuesday, bro. So it's Tuesday, right?
It is Tuesday night, yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Tuesday, then
busy,
Saturday
man.
again, and then we're back in midweek. I think the 10th is a Wednesday, I think. So, yeah.
Busy week, bro. Busy week ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm all for it, bro. So, interesting, man. Interesting. Bloody hell. So much games. So, yeah.
It's mad because then you go into the Christmas period after this, and we got like Chelsea, Man United, Burnley again, and Crystal Palace, and that just takes us up to like the 3rd or 4th of Jan or something like that.
It's gonna be techie, bro.
Yeah.
Especially for the teams that are in Europe. Man. It's gonna be techie, man. Because I don't know about you. Do you think our squad is big enough depth-wise?
I think it just about is. You know what we need? We need
Wissa back. At the same time, bro, that is such a that is so Newcastle, like that's so bad luck, Magpies, like that Wissa team. I said it for a joke months ago, not months, but weeks ago. I said, you ain't seeing Wissa back. Well, not even back because he ain't even played for us yet. You ain't gonna see him in a black and white shirt until 2026. I said that for a joke, and we all laughed. Bruv. I know Eddie Howe keeps saying December, but Eddie Howe says many things about Wissa and it keeps changing. Bruv, you ain't seeing this guy on your screen until 2026. Furthermore, I think he will go to the AFCON, get a slight strain, and he won't see him until.
Do you know what? I think that's the game we're playing at the minute. You know, I think he's being held back ever so slightly, so we've got a reason not to release him for the AFCON.
You feel so, and I heard there's something. I didn't read it. There's something. It's like some insurance thing where Newcastle can get something to do with how FIFA helps with these situations.
They've been covering his wages for I think it's like 6 to 8 weeks already.
So that's a real thing then. I thought it was just some.
Yeah. If you get injured on international duty, if your injury lasts more than 4 weeks, after the 4 weeks they start covering the wages.
Damn blood clot, right, bro? Because the way they handled him in international break, anyway, that was the first break. Remember, I remember seeing it, thinking, bro, you're in the pitch for too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got your 2 goals, you got your assist, and the pitch, bro. I thought Jamaica's pitch was bad, bro. Their pitches is non-existent, bro. It's not even a pitch. It's like just going to the playground and just playing ball. I said,
madness. It wasn't, and it was the pitch that did him as well. It's not even like it was a tackle. Man was running, and the pitch tripped him up, and he did his knee like that.
Bro,
mad.
That's not on, bro. Because look, bro, I'm gonna lie. No disrespect to get me. Like I saw this. Well, it's not in the stadium. It looked like some backyard thing, like someone's garden and playing ball. Real talk. But I understand how it is. Resources, and like, I'm not silly. You get me? Obviously, like man, I'm from that. You get me, bro? But yeah, like I remember when you're an elite baller. And they're used to playing on a certain pitch, or you're used to certain resources behind the scenes. You know, like all the stuff that they get to help themselves and prepare themselves. You can't run on sand for 10 years, and then you run on some like complete different service. Your whole movement and stuff, it can mess you up. You get me? Remember, these men are elite sportsmen. You get me? So like they're like machines, bro. So yeah, man. So that happened, but when I hear little debates about you know. Should he you shouldn't go, or he should like that nonsense, the easy talk, he's let us down, but it's not his fault, he's injured, bro. He can't tell a man to not play for his country. I don't believe a man should be held hostage to say, yo, bro, you know how it goes, like you ain't been there, can you? That's madness, bro.
Do you know what helps us though? Because I'm sure they're in the World Cup in the summer as well, isn't it?
Well, I think Jamaica get past New Caledonia, whatever the name is. They got to play my countrymen as well. I'm English, but I'm saying they got to play Jamaica in that final moment. So Jamaica, basically, I think it will be Jamaica against Congo. That's the decider. So that if he's bro, it's madness, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. Congo, you know?
No way.
So they're not through yet. They got to play Jamaica basically. If Jamaica beat the other team beforehand. And thank you, Steve McLaren. Get me? Brother, when they had Steve McLaren, I said, "This joke thing. I know this is gonna go." Imagine that. I've got two countries that are back: England and Jamaica, bro.
Both have been managed
One of
by
them
Steve
didn't
McLaren.
qualify for one competition, one European competition, or whatever competition it was, the Euros or whatever it was, and then you come to my other country, and then you lose the game. You don't even say to yourself, "Boy, let me try and stay for the playoffs." Man, just fucked off. McLaren, you know, wicked man. But yeah, man. So yeah, we so need him, bro. It sounds weird saying we need him because we don't even know what he's gonna bring because how is he gonna be? But he's been out for time, you know.
Yeah,
You got to understand that, but he's been out for a while. When he first had the injuries, like, it's about 3 weeks.
3
Thought,
weeks,
okay,
a couple weeks.
Brother, we're almost in Christmas, bro.
Yeah, he got injured on the first international break, and he'd be like, "I'll be back after the second one." We've had 2 more since then, and now the AFCON's coming up, and man still ain't played.
And that's why the whole story sounds mad. So we're gonna go from all this because of the international break, what happened to him, and then now you got AFCON coming up, and you saw the clips of him when they put Juju on Nigeria or whatever they were saying, and they got through that part, and he had his little television in his hotel or what, his little laptop, and his gas, and rightly so. That's his country, innit? So obviously, you think he ain't, brother? He's Congo over Newcastle right now. You think he's worrying about Newcastle right now, bro? He wants to go on that plane, or if they get there, he wants to be part of the AFCON. Sorry, that's not a World Cup. Just the AFCON alone, he wants to be, bro. That's the AFCON ain't a joke. It ain't a joke, bro. To the Africans, then, bro.
No,
it's not a joke, bro.
Not at all.
It's like World Cup to us. You get me to them. Like, it's not a joke, bro.
It's a proper tournament. It's like it's their Euros, isn't it? Like,
bro, literally, bro. Like, it's a massive thing. I don't care what Carragher says in the boys. Millions of people watch it, bro. It's a proper thing. Like, the resources is a bit mad, and the coverage is a bit mad still. Because one time I remember watching a game, and you didn't hear the commentator until halfway through the game, bro. Big man thing. It's just nothing. It's just silence. It's mad. So they got to fix up on that. But anyway, he's gonna want to go there, bro. But me preferably, I was having a conversation in my lab watch long. I said, look, like, obviously, if you can go to history, I'm African in it, bro. But man, I'm Jamaican in it, and I'm born and bred English in it. I have no affiliation to the AFCON, bro. So I said, never tell a man to not play for his country. I don't like that, innit? Don't like that, bro. But if he did decide to stay at Newcastle and not go to the AFCON, I wouldn't care, bro. Why would I care?
Yeah. I
have no affiliation to Congo or whoever, bro, over there. I just watch it for entertainment and like to get me. There's nothing there, you get me? I'm more about arting, CONCACAF or the Euros, you get me? Or World Cups. So yeah, man. But no, hopefully he comes back, man. But he ain't coming back this year, though.
Probably not. What would you do when he was fit, though? How would you play when he's fit? Who drops out? Who plays where?
Well, if he was fit from the get-go, because man didn't know much about Walter would be in the bench, bro.
Yeah, you know I think that was probably the plan. Vissel was meant to come in and just be the goals while we transitioned away from the way we were playing.
Yeah, it was, but because obviously the conversation is, can they play together? I think they can, but someone's got to drift out, and obviously it won't be Walter drifting out with it. So,
but Vissel's played wide. He's played wide for Brentford. He's played wide for other teams previously. So
so there you go, bro. So I don't think the plan was to play them together all the time. Be like the former number 14 and Callum Wilson was, like, can they play together or they want to? Or, yeah, but I think if he was fit, it'd be nice. 2 different complete dynamics of plays. You get me? 2 complete profiles. So yeah, preferably I'll probably just play him up front preferably, but yeah, he's gonna have to fit him somewhere, innit, bro? Yeah, and you need him back now. How much? What was it? 50 mil? How much did they pay for him?
50 mil, 50, 55, something like that.
Imagine that, 55 for Elanga, 50 for him. That's a madness, bro.
Well, it's good that there's no like sort of weird open-ended answers, because they asked Eddie Howe, I think it was in his, was it pre or post, one of the press conferences, either before the game or after the game, and he said, I've got a game where I want him to play.
Oh, I think when they said to him,
in my head, I've got a game.
Yeah, I saw that. He smiled. He said, do you know exactly when he's going to be back? And he's like, I've got an idea, but he said, I don't want to say it and then let everyone down. You get me? So yeah, man. Hopefully, but if you look, man, don't rush him. It's frustrating, but don't rush him. Yeah, is it the doctor say, nah, bro, don't play him. You get me? I'm not on this Botman thing, bro. Because this Botman thing's getting mad.
It is getting, it's way too mad now.
It's mad, bro. I've not seen a man play. I swear I ain't seen a man play 6 games in a row, bro.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like he had a little run, and then all of a sudden it's like, right, well, why is the man not in the squad?
And
no one said nothing.
No, it's
no one said nothing. He was on the bench for one game. It was like, rah, why is he on the bench? The next game he's not in the squad. It's like, rah. Now we're like 4 games in, and anyhow, it's like, yeah, he's going to see a specialist about his back. Like,
I can't believe that because I just but it's becoming a norm now, which is like okay, you get me. But I'm
that's the most
frustrated though.
frustrating thing, though. It's not even
Yeah.
it's not even like a. You're like, oh
Shock,
damn,
man.
he's injured again. You're like, oh,
Whatever,
well,
like,
that was
yeah,
coming.
yeah. And it's sad because I think he is so dope, bro.
Mm-hmm. Him
He's
and Tiao
so dope, bro.
at full steam, both fully fit. Once they've settled in next to each other, is touching the best partnership in the league. I don't care.
They look good already together at one. I think, bro, that is my starting back too anyway.
Yeah,
if everyone's fit fully, that's my starting back. Like
and
the new wave now.
Hey, Hall and Livramento as well. That back four is crazy.
If it's all fit and firing and ready to go,
back four is crazy.
No one can chat to me, bro. You get me? No one can. When people say to me, "Well, big up Touchland, one of my young G's," or one of that say, "No, we've got a better back, like, fully fit. We've got a better back line than you." I'm like, "Are you crazy?" Someone said to me they prefer Mazzarari over Tino Livramento.
What,
brother? I just went quiet. When it gets crazy, I don't argue. I don't debate. The debate's worthy of, and it's like, okay, all right then, bro. Whatever.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah. Sometimes you just need to look at a man.
Yeah, pick your battles, man.
You're just mad.
Yeah, pick your battles.
Don't never argue with crazy, innit?
That's crazy, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I would never change. They asked me, who did take out for one of our defense? I said, no one, bro. Like, I'm cool. Get me? I'm cool with Fabian Scher, cool with Burns, Chow, Botman, Hall at left back. What's scary though is at one point I was like I think Tino is better at left back than right back.
He's coming into his own more at right back now. Like, all of his best games have come at left back. And I think, do you know why that is? I said this.
I don't know.
I said this.
He looks cold, bro. Like, he would give Hall a run for his money at left back, bro. Don't get it twisted. That's not scary.
On this channel, my channel, last year, he was doing things about positions and where we think the next evolution in a position is. And I turned around and said, I think actually we're going to start seeing more inverted fullbacks.
Okay.
Because with a left footer cutting in from the right, you're on your natural tackling foot, so it's easier to win the ball. So I think we might see managers doing it more. And then when Hall got injured before the Carabao Cup final, I was like, actually, I'm not that fussed about it because it means Tino goes left and he will lock Salah down.
He was cooking as well, going forward.
Yeah. Him against a left-footed right winger when he's at left back. Lockdown every time. No one beats him on that side. If you're left-footed cutting in and Tino's at left back, forget it.
He's got you with his right foot. I hate you, bro. Yeah. Nah, bro. Trust me, that like in the League Cup final where it's usually Hall and Gordon. You get what I'm saying? It was what's his name? It was
Barnes,
Tino and Barnes. The link up. You get me, bro? So I was like, remember? I don't know if you agree. Before that, just before those games, the League Cup final, I was getting a bit pissed off with Tino at right back. I was like, what's happening here? Like, he was going a bit left. You get me?
Yeah.
But then at left back, he looks cool. So like, if someone asked me who I prefer at left back, Hall or Tino, I really don't know, bro. But Hall, he's come back and he's definitely reminded us what time it is, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? Even in the Everton game where he was calm and collected with the ball and he's turning, and I thought, he's going to pass it. He doesn't invert the thing and carries the ball forward. Now, trust me, Hall is dope, bro. I was so gutted he was injured because I thought he might be a new Botman thing. It started to look like that. Stop.
What you thought he was? It was just going to get bare injuries.
Yeah, bro. I get concerned. Like, bro, why you keep coming back and then on bench and it's like, and then it's like, no. But I think Hall is dope.
Yeah.
I really think he's the truth, bro. Like, Chelsea missed out on that one. And to think Tino was a former Chelsea player as well, it's mental. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I wish this whole PRSR nonsense could stop so we can try and create our own kind of academy in a way like that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They've tried to stop us from that so far because two of ours that we've had to sell are actually thriving in the Prem, which is annoying. But
that's crazy.
One of those, isn't it?
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I'm positive going forward for now. I don't have no more Pope crash outs because that was getting stressful, bro. Crashing out on Pope, you get me every week. Get me? So, but big up to Pope same way. You get me? He's our player, isn't he?
We'll back him. If he's ever back in the side, maybe Ramsdale gets injured or something like that. Miles down the line and he has to play a few games. then cool.
Bruv.
But for
I'd
now,
rather put
it
Ruddy in,
has
bro,
to
bruv.
be Aaron Roddy.
Yeah, Ramsdale or Ruddy, bruv. Or young Thompson. I don't even know who even looks like the youngster. Whoever that youngster was on the bench the other day. Get me? I think it's A. Thompson. I don't know who that is, bro. But any of them over my man.
Yeah,
Any of
cool.
them.
It's an
But yeah,
interesting few weeks. I'm looking forward to seeing how we get if we kick on properly from here. Because this time last year we did a similar thing and won like 10 of 12 and something crazy
and
like
that was crazy. And I didn't think that was going to happen. And that was an important run because that is basically just about got to scratch the surface to finish 5th.
Yeah.
Hence why we got opportunities to go to Champions League games. You get me? So, yeah.
I actually think we pulled the trigger again in Jan as well. I don't want to talk too much about transfers and stuff like that because we're miles away. But I think we pulled the trigger again in Jan. Just because of the injuries we've had this season, to see how easy it is for our team to look a little bit thin. If you get a couple of injuries in the same position, then I think we actually go out and get maybe.
You think so? I hope so. I know Eddie said from the summer after spending his like, I don't think like January like it's not really probably be a thing we're going to spend due to not just obviously the whole how the financial bullshit is. So, but yeah, we definitely need to go. Yeah, I'll say yeah. I hear you. Hopefully, maybe 1 or 2. Why not?
Yeah. See how it goes.
Yeah, 100.
See how it goes. Specks, bro. We've been talking about it a while. Finally got there. Have to run this more often because
no, 100%. I'm on it, bro. I'm on it, bro. Like I said, I F with it. You get me, bro. I'm like, you know what, my man, just run that. You get what I'm saying? So no, I enjoyed it, man. And big up to whoever's watching this or who's going to watch it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Definitely more often, bro.
Yeah, cool. Before we go, big up. Tell the people about you, what you've got coming up, where to find you, all of that stuff.
Yeah, man. Same old man. I'm your London embracing Geordie Dread TV. Catch me. I don't miss a watch along. You get me? Highs and lows. You get me? Like, especially when it's going bad and you start seeing random people coming in just there to see the tears, innit? Like negative sales, innit? Like people think, let's go. Like they're not there for their watch along, but they're doing bad. Let's go check what Geordie Dread's doing. It's just horrible, bro. But yeah, I do that, and obviously I do my shorts and my vids, and yeah, man, just catch me on there, bro. And then obviously other platforms like on here or you see on random platforms, innit? Or definitely never if I was obviously the regular one in that sense. You get me? But I'm everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? And Copish as well, and Catch TV and all that, catch up. So yeah, I'm about.
Nice. Big up yourself. For the usuals, we're back tomorrow with the same panel at the Parliament. Again, same as Dread. You will catch me on a few other panel shows, Fam Zone, Spurs Kings, all of them rival shows there.
Oh yeah, Fam Zone. I can't forget them man there. Yeah.
Coming with all the chest while we're winning games as well. So especially because rivals on Tottenham on Spurs Kings, be there Wednesday because once we slap them up Tuesday evening, I'm coming with all
that should be interesting, you know.
So yes.
Okay, say no more.
10 p.m.
And then
That's the one. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up everyone.
Big up everybody that's watched. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.